My father's parents were Kentuckians. His father went to overseas to World War I, and he was killed there. My grandmother remarried, and she remarried a man named May, Marvin May, and he adopted my dad and my aunt. They came to Evansville, and I don't know exactly how that happened. He came here in time to go to Central High School. He never talked about his childhood, but I think he probably didn't have a very nice place to live, and that's one more reason he wanted other people to have nice places to live. My father was always interested in swimming, and he was the first Red Cross lifeguard in Evansville. When my father was 15, and still in high school, of course, he joined the National Guard, and you weren't supposed to join the National Guard when you were 15. That was too young. But he loved those maneuvers. I have pictures of him looking so happy, pitching his tents and doing all the maneuvers that they had to learn to do. And so this, of course, was all leading up to World War II. In World War II, he was in the Quartermaster Corps. When Paris was liberated, he was in charge of finding a place in Paris for each of those thousands of troops to live. After Germany was liberated, after the war, the concentration camps were too. My father was not in the first wave of people who went in to liberate them. He was in the second group. I never knew anybody could treat any other person the way those people had been treated. My father's been gone for 30 years now, and people don't really know what he did. My father was a builder. He didn't always intend to be a builder, but he graduated from college. Later on, he heard about a company up in Lafayette called National Homes, and he became part of that. And they specialized in prefabricated homes. This company made affordable housing, and this is what my father had been hoping to find. He became a builder for these people. He had his own company, but he worked for them. All the pieces of the house would come down in a large truck. They would have the foundation poured and ready for the walls to go up, and they did it all in one day. After World War II, there was a severe shortage of housing. So many veterans were coming back and needing places to live and starting families. And my dad thought it was just wonderful that he could help provide those for those people. The people that bought these homes were overjoyed to have some place that they could live and raise their children, and they could afford.
Mr. May was a tremendous businessman, one of the most successful and largest home builders in the country, as many of our community members know, but yet since the company is closed, many don't know about him. Developed more than 6,000 homes and apartments throughout the Midwest and the South, as well as Honey Creek Square Mall and Terre Haute and North Park Shopping Center in Evansville. He believed in integrity, and he practiced integrity and honesty in all that he did and the people he dealt with. I was blessed to have been at Mr. May's right hand from my graduation from college in 1971 to the time he passed away in 1984. My wife and I had the drive and ambition to own North Park Shopping Center, and finally, with the help of Guthrie and Alice May, we were able to do so in '83. I will always be in the debt of Guthrie May and Alice May for not only making our purchase of North Park possible, but even more importantly, by teaching me life's lessons as a business person, and more significantly, I think, as a citizen here in Evansville. I think that the message that Guthrie May taught me that applies today just as much is to conduct our lives and our businesses with integrity and honesty, and to treat others the way that we would want to be treated. Guthrie May lived his life that way, and I think it applies today just as much.
If my father came back today, I would love to tell him how much more I understand him, how much understanding I have achieved during my adult years. And I would love to say, Daddy, I love you.